So J.D. Vance just straight up says that he would have stolen the election, so Donald got himself a nice little sycophant. Whereas Mike Pence had some honor and decency, right? Hey, Mike Pence, can you help me steal this election, which I lost by a whisker, and I tried to shake down the Georgia legislators, and I either A, started a riot at the least, or tried to insurrection, coup d'etat my own government? No, Mr. President, you lost the election. That's not right. I just have a ceremonial position. I'm not in a position to decertify an election. What in the hell? J.D. Vance, he's your man. He will do it.
You was asked to not certify it.
Sure.
So would you have certified? I'll ask you for the third.
Again, I would have asked the states to submit alternative slates of electors and let the country have the debate about what actually matters and what kind of an election that we have.
You wouldn't have
certified
states, to be clear.
I would have asked the states to submit alternative slates of electors. That's what I would have done. Again, I've said that publicly many times.
Yeah, so he just straight up said that he would have fucked over America for a goddamn bullshit election. And then with the Trump immunity case, they're going to come, if we double down on fascism, they're just going to get smarter when it comes to fascism. I just saw this video right here. And this video right here is pretty infuriating. So she is this fucking cop is in her house. He doesn't have a warrant. He's in her house. She said she would talk to him outside. But he's being a fucking punk-ass piece of shit. Just like with that Tyreek Hill case. He says, go give me my ticket. What the fuck you say? I'm a fucking badass and you ain't gonna say shit to me. What is this, gangsta land shit? We're Americans. We get to be free. And if you don't get to come in and search inside the house so he's in the house. She is right. She, I think people don't understand the law or whatever. I think she's well within her rights to have just shoved the motherfucker straight out of the fucking house. You get the fuck out of here. But instead, they're going to argue and then he's going to put his hands on her. He's like, nope, I'm going to stand right here and fucking be a goddamn predator. I'm going to be a fucking trespassing predator piece of shit. Now, I get to walk inside your fucking house. Hell, I get to sleep in your damn bed. If I want to go ahead and goddamn rape or murder or maim, or if I want to go ahead and assault and steal, what the fuck you going to do? You ain't shit. I got the false authority of the fucking state. I got a goddamn body, armor. I got a goddamn gun. What the fuck are you going to do? It's like you don't understand the damn law. You have to have a warrant to be in somebody's house. She'll talk to you on the porch, so go talk to her on the fucking porch. But it's not about talking to him. It's not about getting to the bottom of things. It's about him being a fucking piece of shit. Take a look at this.
You do not have a right to be inside my house. I will talk to you outside. You do not have a right to be inside. I will talk to you outside.
You're not going to step outside your house.
You do not.
He says he's not going to back up. Why wouldn't you back up? Why wouldn't you back up? Just fucking back up, because it's a goddamn pride thing. It's a fucking pissing contest thing. It has nothing to do with right or wrong. Well, I've taken a step inside your house, and once I start to do wrong, I can't stop myself. No, motherfucker, get the fuck out of the house, and then maybe even slam the damn door, and then get everybody, get the whole pack, get the whole family involved. Rally around the family with a pocket full of shells.
You're going to talk right here. I'm not inside your house.
You're inside of my house.
Let me tell you why I'm right here.
Because you walked in.
No, because they opened the door and ran from me.
And
That's why.
I'm telling you, I am the
Okay,
adult
and I'm
here.
telling
This
you
is my home.
that now that I'm inside your house.
They opened the door and ran from you because you're a piece of shit. You're a goddamn predator, you fucking predator motherfucker. Where people are freaking out about a guy with a gun in the Daniel Boone Forest. Well, hell, in East Bernstadt, you had a constable that fucking killed a guy right then and there. He's going to get convicted of a wrongful killing. So you have this guy right here, this motherfucker right here. This is why people, it's like, don't engage. You can't even engage with some of these predator motherfuckers. You try to engage, this is the dumb shit that happens.
I own your house right now. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What I need, I don't care if you know your rights.
And I'm telling you, my dog will bite you if I tell her to bite you.
Tell
So
your
I'm
dog to bite
asking you
you.
to bite.
I'm not going to talk to you.
What the f*** do you want? Bring your supervisor to my home now. You have no right to be inside because they opened the...
He says, I own your home. I've stepped inside your home. Now I own your home. So that's, think about that shit. The devil, I mean, you can't invite the devil in. So the kids opened the door, saw a cop and ran away. Then he stepped inside. So that's the danger, right? Somebody knocks on your door. Somebody pushes that doorbell. You got a motherfucking vampire. You got a goddamn a brood of viper. You got an evil motherfucker right there.
They're minors. I'm the adult here. This is my home.
She said she's the adult.
She's not my adult. She's my daughter. Get the f*** out of my home.
I'm not gonna get her out.
Then call your f***ing supervisor right now.
415 lights.
And put me to the f***ing ground. I f***ing double dog dare you. This is my home, bro. You're in my house.
I am
You're in my house. Don't do that. You're in my house. I did not talk to her. Did I?
He didn't. She stepped to him, but she didn't put her hands on him. They were pretty close anyways. And you're in my fucking home. Nope, I'm right. I just took a step inside your home. I own the whole fucking thing. He was there to be a predator. He was there to be a fucking piece of shit. And then the children help. Some of them go towards her, and then one of them pulls the other one away. That should have been a family affair. That absolutely should have been a family affair.
You're just gonna make it worse.
I don't know who this is or where this happened, but this motherfucker's on some bullshit.
No, you're good. You're good. Please stop. Please stop.
So what are you saying? You know, like some fucking bullshit. High horse, let's try to have a little bit of levity here. But it's like, goddamn, these motherfuckers, they're a bunch of, C+ fucking students who got bullied in fucking school, and they want to fucking get off on their fucking bullshit authority. Respect my authority! Respect my authority! She said she would have talked to you. Why not just just go out to the damn porch and talk to her, man? It's fucking bullshit. Motherfucker wants to, goddamn, what? I'm allowed to put my finger on you. Now I'm allowed to put my hand on you. Now I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want. I've got the body. I've got the body, so I get to rape him forever and ever in the criminal justice system. I get to... There's laws that are important. To me, I used to be too obedient. When I think about going up and talking to the cops and thinking that your honesty is the best policy, for good people, if you're around a bunch of good people, honesty is the best policy. But for a bunch of wicked motherfuckers who just want to fuck you the fuck over, that is not the case. You got to resist a little bit. You have to resist a little bit, because if a motherfucker just wants to fuck you over and they know you're obedient or good or decent, well, I'll just tell him to get in my car and then I'll be able to rape him. Then I'll take his body and then we'll go ahead and just put him through the wash. Because fuck it, who gives a shit, you know? You gotta resist. No, some dumbass idiot just wants to fucking take your body away. Fuck you. I've actually seen, you know what, I'll even mention these two things. I've seen it where the guy was getting arrested by two female cops, and he saw that he could just wrestle away, so he kind of just squirmed away, and then they took his jacket off, because they're like, you're not going to do this to us. And then he just squirmed away, and then he fucking ran, and they couldn't catch him, and they got in the car, and they drove away. They left their handcuffs. When they got in the car to go chase him, he's running through the fucking neighborhood. You will, not unless you find out who that guy is, what his face is, what his name is, they will never, catch him for shit. So he straight up resisted the whole fucking thing and totally got away with it. Two female cops are trying to arrest a man. I don't even know what the fucking original offense was, but when they're getting all tough guy with you, and then he just kind of says, well, shit, you're two women, and then just shook them off and then fucking ran off. So, if he was a criminal murderer, that sucks. But if it was just some jaywalking shit, great. You're going to fuck a guy over just because he was fucking listening to you, respecting you, talking to you? Fuck you. I'm sick of motherfuckers being such fucking cunts. You engage with the person, you're the asshole, and you keep escalating the thing and provoking the thing because you're the fucking asshole. I want to talk about another sort of big resistance, actually. The guy, he was getting arrested. I think he even shouted, "This is Sparta." It was just in the crowd. So the cops are like, trying to break up some sort of, mosh pit or something. And they grabbed a hold of dude. And then while they grabbed a hold of dude, he shook himself off and he kind of ran, like 100 feet away. Then kind of thought about the whole damn thing. And then turned around and thought about it and then ran back and he fucking did a drop kick. Ran and fucking kicked it in the midair. And then knocked the fucking cop on down. And then ran off. Yeah, you don't want to do that shit, but you put your fucking, what did Malcolm X say? Obey the law, be a good person, be courteous, be nice. But if a man puts his hands on you, then you send him to the cemetery. So he didn't even, send them that far and just putting a hand on you. You got to do proportional. But a police officer really is saying they're going to throw you in a pit, throwing you into prison. That's the best way to, for tyranny to prevail. There was another case I saw where a cop was arresting somebody and he's got 10 people all around him. And then they just started shoving them and shoving them and shoving them. And then eventually the person that was being arrested is free. And then somebody knocked his thing down and then his hat falls off and then they all scatter. That was fucking brilliant. You need to have 10 good friends that would be willing to do that for you because, like I said, if it's like robbing and raping, murdering, assaulting, if it was a major violent crime, if it was $1 million or more, if it was a big Wall Street, white collar crime or some shit, war crimes, Netanyahu. It'd be nice to arrest Netanyahu. Why don't they go after the rich and the powerful? They want to fuck with some poor person. I remember that homeless guy in California. So if it was some major shit, okay, that sucks that the person got away. But if they're just being some fucking twats, some piece of shit motherfuckers, some goddamn douchebag fucking, trigger happy, fucking respect my authority, a bunch of small dick motherfuckers, then fuck them. Well, you're jaywalking, so I get to put my hands on you and this and that. No, you don't, you piece of shit. No, you fucking don't. I'm just sick and tired of the good person going down. You do right, you work hard, you play by the rules, and the cop turns his fucking lights on, and so you respect some fucking douchebag who just got the job last fucking year, and then he's got a hard on, and you just pulled over, so he's now scared, right? Because it's like, well, he's, confronting a man. When he first flicked on those lights, he wasn't scared, but you pulled over, so that indicates that you're somewhat obedient. And now he's getting cocky, but also at the same time, he's still got that twinge of, that tinge of fear. So he's going to get fucking scared over any type of little thing when it comes to what's right and wrong. Todd says that you can't call anybody a fascist. So when a cop is sitting there knocking on your window like a fucking dick, when they come at you like a fucking asshole, when they step inside your house and they're not being respectful to you, that motherfucking cop meant war. That motherfucking cop meant war. And you saw he put his hands on her. A house full of kids and you got a mother who's like $110 who convinced, was pretty convincing to me, stood there for about a minute saying, you're in my house. I'm not backing up. Nope. I own your house now. I'm here. So this is an AT&T.
Dad, Chloe.
Ever since he got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy, he's been up on his high horse.
Best deal got me feeling like a big old cowboy.
That's a very high horse. Perhaps he can wait in the waiting room?
I'll just go wait in the waiting room. Here we go.
Ride high with AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6.
I heard a different one when they said he's on his high horse, and then it was like, could you wait in the waiting room? He was like, what'd you say? Excuse me, can you speak up? I'm all the way up here on my high horse. I can't hear what you're saying. Oh, AT&T.